Negotiators don't win with better arguments. They win by exploiting how your brain makes decisions under pressure. You think you're rational, but your brain takes shortcuts, relies on intuition, and seeks familiar patterns. Top negotiators count on that. Under pressure, your brain defaults to the path of least resistance. That's when they strike. You'll learn how the best negotiators use behavioral economics to get what they want. They're not interested in fairness or mutually beneficial solutions. Their goal is control, the better deal, no matter what. They do it by exploiting your cognitive biases, unconscious patterns that influence your decisions. So what are these biases, and how do negotiators use them? Let's start with anchoring. Someone drops a ridiculously high or low number to see how you react. Classic tactic. Your brain relies on first information it receives. Imagine buying a car. Salesperson says $50,000. Steep, right? Then they offer a $5,000 discount. Suddenly $45,000 seems great. That's anchoring. The initial price becomes your reference point, not about actual value, about relative value compared to the anchor. Top negotiators know setting the anchor controls the conversation. Another favorite bias is loss aversion. People fear losses more than they value gains. Fundamental psychology. In a business deal, choose between two options. Option A, 20% chance to gain $100,000. Option B, 80% chance to lose $80,000. Which? Most pick A, even though expected value is same. Fear of losing outweighs potential gain. Negotiators frame conversations to emphasize losses. If we don't deal, you're leaving money on the table. If you don't accept, you're taking a huge risk. Creating fear of loss makes you decide in their favor. Framing is another powerful tool. Presenting information to influence perception. Restaurant menu says 90% lean steak. Sounds great. Same steak, different frame. Positive versus negative. Negotiators use framing to make offers sound more appealing. We're offering 10% discount, only 5% off inflated price. Biases and negotiators' methods. Second, take control. Set your own anchor. Set your own anchor. Discussions in your favor. Third, be willing to walk away. Say no to deals that don't serve you. Negotiators want to win, get what they want no matter what. If you're not prepared, you'll lose. But now you know the secret. How negotiators use behavioral economics to exploit your biases. With that knowledge, you can level the playing field. Use the same tactics to your advantage. Not about being manipulative, it's about understanding psychological dynamics. Next time you negotiate, remember, it's not about facts. It's about frames, anchors, and biases. When you're in high-stakes negotiation, your brain isn't thinking clearly. You're under pressure, stressed, deciding quickly. That's when biases kick in. You'll decide against your best interest. How do you stay calm and in control? Try pre-mortem analysis. Before negotiating, imagine it's over and was a disaster. What went wrong? What biases did you fall for? What frames influenced you? By doing this, you anticipate pitfalls and prepare to avoid them. Like a dress rehearsal. Loss aversion again. People are more motivated by fear of loss than promise of gain. Negotiators say, if you don't agree, you'll miss opportunities. If you don't sign, you're leaving money on the table. Framing in terms of potential loss, not gain. Incredibly effective. You can use this too. Frame negotiations around what they might lose. Create urgency, scarcity. This opportunity won't be on table forever. Losing us means losing a valuable partner. Subtle, nuanced. Don't be aggressive. Create discomfort, stay respectful. Loss aversion works in many situations. Sales, marketing, personnel management. Motivating employees with deadlines, bonuses, promotions. Creating fear of loss to drive behavior. It's about understanding human nature, recognizing people respond to threats. Tap into that to achieve great things. Politicians use loss aversion to scare votes. If you don't vote for me, the economy will collapse. Without this policy, crime will soar, creating fear, urgency. Business leaders do it too. Innovate or get left behind. Take risks or miss opportunities. If you're young, someone else will. Can't afford to be naive or nice. Be ruthless, cunning, willing to do whatever it takes. Being nice doesn't pay bills. Compassion doesn't close deals. Understanding doesn't increase market share. Be realistic, not cruel. The psychology of power is about understanding how people actually think, not how you wish they thought. Most decisions are emotional, then justified logically. Tap into emotional triggers to shape outcomes. Take anchoring again. First information becomes anchor. In negotiations, first offer sets tone. First number creates framework. Selling product, start high, way high. That becomes reference point. Your desired price seems reasonable by comparison. For desired price, Kikinyan's watch seems reasonable at first one was $10,000. Outrageous at first was $1,000. Value isn't an object, it's perception of value relative to what came before. Steve Jobs did this with iPhone. Launched at $50.99, dropped to $399 months later. People felt cheated. Then Apple offered $100 store credit. Suddenly, everyone felt valued. $100, all Paul had just managed their anchoring aftermath. Anchored high, created premium value perception, adjusted while keeping goodwill. Psychological manipulation at finest, now scarcity, not just limited availability, perceived scarcity. Feeling something is running out, act now or miss out forever. Taps into fear of loss. Black Friday, only 10 left. Sale ends at midnight. Psychological weapons creating urgency, forcing impulsive decisions, Tesla does this too. Elon Musk doesn't just sell cars, he sells access, future, creates artificial scarcity through limited production, phased rollouts, waiting lists. People want what they can't easily have. Basic psychology. Forbidden fruit is sweeter. Locked door holds more mystery. These principles aren't just for products, they're for managing people, building teams, gaining influence. Managers use social proof. Create environments where certain behaviors are visible and celebrated. When employees see peers recognized for extra effort, they're more likely to do same. Conformity is hardwired. Performance metrics made public leverage social proof. Creates competitive environment where everyone strives to meet visible standards. Not about shaming, about harnessing human tendency to compare. These tactics can feel manipulative. Understanding them isn't about becoming manipulator, it's about awareness. Recognizing when others use them on you. Making conscious choices, not being driven by biases. Most powerful position isn't being manipulator, it's recognizing manipulation when it happens. Every time you decide, without questioning frames, examining anchors, considering emotional triggers, you're vulnerable, at mercy of whoever designed that decision environment. Business is full of designed environments. From retail stores to contract wording, everything influences. If you're not aware, you're playing with eyes closed. Venture capitalists use these principles. They don't just invest, they invest in narratives. Create scarcity through limited partner spots. Use social proof by highlighting portfolio companies. Leverage loss aversion by talking about missed opportunities. Not just evaluating business plans, crafting psychological pressure points. Most successful investors know they're dealing with human beings, not rational machines. Emotional, irrational, predictable creatures of habit. That predictability is exploitable if you know what to look for. Anticipate reactions under pressure, scarcity, social influence, gain edge no spreadsheet can provide. Twist, most effective leaders use these tactics internally. To motivate themselves. Push through own biases. Maintain discipline for long-term success. Knowing about psychological tricks is one thing.